I watched my sister walk into the forest in her white wedding dress. She never came back. I was the last person who saw her alive. My sister, Amara, was getting married in our village. Everyone was happy. People danced. The drummers played all day. She smiled at me and said she wanted a little quiet before the ceremony. She walked toward the small forest behind our village. I followed her from a distance because I did not want her to be alone. At the edge of the forest, I saw a tall man waiting. He wore old white clothes. His face looked normal, but something felt wrong. I had never seen him before. He smiled at my sister. She smiled back like she knew him. I shouted her name. She did not answer. The man turned and walked into the forest. My sister followed him without saying a word. I ran after them. The deeper I went, the quieter everything became. No birds. No insects. Only the sound of my own feet. Then they were gone. I searched everywhere. I called her name until my throat hurt. The villagers came with lanterns. We searched until morning. We found only one thing. Her white wedding veil. It was hanging on a tree. There were no footprints. No sign of a fight. Nothing else. The old people in the village became very quiet. One elder said this had happened many years before. A bride had also disappeared before her wedding. People believed the forest kept taking one bride every few generations. Nobody talked about it again. But every wedding day, I still hear soft footsteps coming from that forest. I never look back. Because I am afraid she is still waiting for someone else to follow her. 1 year passed. Nobody talked about my sister anymore. But every evening, I found fresh footprints near our house. They started at the forest. They stopped outside my window. Every single time. There was never a second set of footprints. One night, I heard my sister call my name. Her voice was soft. She sounded scared. She said, "Please help me." I opened my window. The voice came from the forest. I wanted to run to her. Then I remembered something. My sister always called me by my nickname. The voice used my full name. That was not my sister. I shut the window. The voice stopped. The next morning, an old hunter came to our village. He listened to everything I told him. He said many people had disappeared near that forest over the years. Not only brides. Children. Hunters. Travelers. He believed someone was hiding there and using old village stories to scare people away. That night, he asked me to follow him. We walked deep into the forest. After many hours, we found an old hut hidden behind thick trees. Inside were pieces of clothing, old shoes, broken jewelry, and my sister's wedding necklace. My heart almost stopped. Someone had lived there for a very long time. But the hut was empty. We heard footsteps outside. When we ran out, no one was there. Only the sound of branches moving. The police came the next day. They searched the forest. They found old bones buried near the hut. Nobody could tell who they belonged to. The man who lived there was never found. Some people said he escaped before the police arrived. Others believed he had died years before. No one knew the truth. It has been 15 years. The forest is now closed. No weddings are held near it anymore. People still tell the story of my sister. Some say the forest took her. I think a man did. But sometimes, when I pass that road at sunset, I hear someone softly call my name from the trees. I never answer. Because some mysteries are better left alone.